You ready, Slim? Come on, Slim. That's your boo. You ready, light skin with the braids? Come on, Creole. I know that's right. Wobble when you wobble. Come on, I need you clapping here. Need you clapping down the middle. Need you clapping over here. Because this one is going to blow your mind literally. Are you guys ready? Y'all ready for this smoke? Y'all ready for this smoke? I am so pleased, so honored, and respectfully ready to introduce you to our baby girl, Lady 380.
That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both.
Can I get some volume on this mic? Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, y'all can hear me? Okay. How y'all doing? Hey y'all. Wake y'all ass up. I'm here. I am here, okay? I keep that iron on me. Known to straighten shit out when hand-me-downs start getting out of pocket. Lord, I know they a little heavy, but I pray that they please tread lightly. These bitches be washed up. Trying to gain clout by inserting themselves into regalia that ain't even tailored for them at all. They outfit, and I'm motherfucking tired of trying to remove stains from my name. It's agitating. They like to attribute my success to laying on my back, when in fact, it's their own insecurities and stupidity that won't allow them to believe that a woman with beauty and brains could actually use her head without getting or giving it. My reality is I actually get off this ass and step on you bitches' neck. That's why you press. And I'm the pressure that'll burst open your windpipes if you keep playing on my top load. It's a whole lot of bleeding going on when you don't separate your clothes. And truth be told, you and I were not cut from the same cloth. Once it gets too hot, you fold. So instead of me giving you any more energy, I'ma just hang you out to dry, leave you holding on by a thread, because no matter how many times you try bringing up and twisting out my words at the beginning, middle, and end of the cycle, bitch, I said what I said. I am Lady 380, and whatever I speak is my truth. So if you find yourself offended or unable to relate, then these bullets weren't meant for you. I am a spoken assassin, so this is your final warning. I aim for straight headshots, and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. You can make some noise if you want to. Y'all ain't gotta be scared. Like, I only fight if I have to. Okay? So we gonna go on a little roller coaster ride. Y'all down to ride? Okay, cool. So, what I like to do for every set that I have, we gotta talk about some real shit, real issues and stuff like that, because I like to have fun, I like to talk my noise, and you know, we gonna get into all that. But first, we gonna get into it. Like a lamp being shoved off the nightstand, broken bulb fragments scattered across the floor, I watched as my mother's light started to lose its shine. Shocked by a blow from a lover who was half full, her glasses now flying across the room. They had to have both been artists. Her face, his canvas, with each stroke he'd paint his anger and anguish, and then she'd paint right over the blacks of his blue. What happens when disagreements turn into wrestling matches? He's laying the smack down as a 4-year-old yells from the crowd, "Get off my mama!" Baby, we're just playing. Go back to your room, escapes faintly through the grip around her throat, and I choke. How could these scrawny little arms lift the weight of my mother's pain? How could they engage in mortal combat before temperatures of sub-zero cause me to get over here in a corner and freeze. Why can't she finish him, be finished with him? I mean, that would be the ultimate flawless victory. I'm so afraid that if I don't pray hard enough, then it may end in a fatality. So, dear God, please grant my mother the serenity not to take her frustrations out on me. I wasn't trying to talk back. I was only clarifying. See, I'm trying to be perfect for her so that we can be perfect for him, so that he won't have to hit her and I won't have to think about killing him. Amen. See, it confused me to watch my mother be in love with and afraid of a man at the same damn time. Until it became me when I allowed my lover to hit me, as long as it wasn't that hard. As long as they didn't leave any scars, then baby, they were just love taps. Cause see, I've seen far worse, and my mother overcame that when those red, white, and blues flickered outside of our 2-bedroom. Superheroes came rushing in, guns drawn down on the offending, who knew that Superman wore badges instead of capes. Came sweeping in to save Lois Lane before Ike May and a May eat the cake. Funny how the games we play as children become the games we play as adults. All I saw was stars playing Ring Around the Rosie above my head, on the run from goons and goblins. Why couldn't I just Pac-Man and escape this battlefield before Donkey Kong decides to play duck hunt and my mother have to dig duck? Not too sure I know how long it took for my mother's wounds to heal, but I'm just thankful that enough was enough before it was too little, too late. So if you see something, say something. Like, you ready? Now we gonna get into the bullshit, okay? All right, cool. So, my man here, so I gotta act cool. All right, I used to be, I'm gonna say it used to be, because God's still working on me, y'all. A little toxic. I used to love like those little situationships that you get in and you can just, you know, if you ain't fighting for me, that mean you don't love me, you know, type of ordeal. So I had this mind frame like, I'd rather you like me than to love me. I mean, actually be happy with me, and maybe one day that can translate into loyalty, and if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm right. Because right now, you got me second guessing myself, not believing what I see with my own 2 eyes. I can see shit clear as day and you still out of my face. But some days, I just choose to believe you because see, I still believe in make believe, and I know all fairy tales don't have happy endings, so sometimes I just need for you to lie to me. Respectfully. Don't have that bitch blowing up the phone in the middle of the night, breaking my sleep. And although I'm popular on social media, let her know ain't no need to follow me. No paparazzi, please. Because if she pops up even in a public setting, I'm liable to pop you both. Come on. And that's what I call general admission, and I won't feel guilty, so don't put me in that position. Speak back. Speaking of positions, why you tell that bitch I don't like riding your dick? That I be getting tired too quick and I only got a few good bounces up in me before I be like, okay, babe, I'm tired. Please get back on top of me. Like this age, PCOS, and this weight gain don't contribute to that. Like you don't be nothing fast every time I start throwing it back. Like them legs don't be wrapped around my neck like a noose. Every time I start French kissing, that goose don't play with me. I'm something like a maniac. And that's the shit they forgot to mention in my zodiac. Speaking of zodiac, what's with all this astrology shit? It seems that everyone born around the same time was designed to go through the same things. It seems it ain't just me. So how come everybody be walking around like they shit don't stink? They be having the nerve to tell me shit like, girl, you better than me. Like, bitch, what's that supposed to mean? But back to you. You asked me what I was looking for, and I told you security. And somehow that must have meant that you meant fighting me when all I really wanted you to do was fight for me, throw punches of passion, knock me into outer space, grip my hand as tightly as you grip my throat so I feel safe. I love quality time. That means you not scrolling through your phone but actually paying attention to me. I'm seeking validation from you when you giving it to girls on IG. Then you wonder why I be running off at the mouth. Because these insecurities run so deeply, every time you look me in my eyes, I spew them out, reflection. All I can see is a little girl with daddy issues, too afraid to believe that you'll be a man of your word. Disappointment haunts me, and that shit gets exhausting. Leave it to my friends and family and my therapist. They'll tell you that must mean that I don't love me. Well, maybe I love myself so much that I just don't require you to pour into my cup. What if you're just catching the overflow from my love? As toxic as this may seem, that's how I learned to love unconditionally. That's why I'm trying to heal you every time you're trying to hurt me. Look at me, complaining and shit. Giving you the gas to gaslight me, and gas be so expensive that we just keep nickel and diming but never fill up on enough to leave. Lady 380. Hey, I'm in my groove now, y'all. What's up? Y'all all right? That's too much for y'all? I know I'm a little vulgar and but you know, this Lady 380, this ain't Britney, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta, perform. Spit. I'm gonna do that. All right, now let's see here. Look at you. See, I knew it was gonna be some requests in the house. So, as I was saying, there was a time when I was like, really into my toxic bag or whatever. Then I had to leave things alone. Be by myself for a little while, and you gotta do some self-reflecting. Learn that, okay, bitch, you ain't always right. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we gonna say that, but I'm right. You gotta learn that there are some things that you need to work on, right? You gotta learn how to be the best version of you. And while I was on that journey, it seemed like I feel like a dog sitting patiently, packaged completely, yet still incomplete, waiting for the right person to want me. Think I'm pretty. Be able to afford me, not just sightsee, pick me up, put me down, put me back on the shelf. I want them to think I'm good enough to take home. And not just add to their collection, but I want to play make-believe. And actually believe you when you play with me. Warning, some parts may contain gluten. They may not be water soluble. So no matter how many tears I cry, how many times I'm left drowning, or how many problems unsolvable, you can never see the pain on my face. I'm beat. Not porcelain, so I don't break easily. Sun-kissed with just a little extra melanin, and since black don't crack, you can never see how life be whipping my back. Come on. Let's make up for that. Let's make up. After temper tantrums, purchase extra layers of clothing to hide me from yesterdays and bring me into new tomorrows. I feel like a doll. Model of human character. Anatomically correct, yet the world says I look better with heels. Although I feel best in my sneakers and Crocs. The pencil skirts draw in predators, but the joggers won't jog the minds of possible owners. It's time for a new fit. How come they never throw fits for me? Like, even when I'm dainty and melts in your arms the same as I do in your heart, they still consider me armed and dangerous. Even with my right to bare arms, I gotta keep that tummy tucked. It doesn't belong in my leggings. Walk in abreast with society as they simultaneously rip off my head with no regards, no holds barred. I feel like a doll. I can be your American girl. Give you Cabbage Patch Kids. I'ma tell you whatever you like. I thought they said they like tiger stripes and cellulite, but I guess what they like ain't selling tonight. Lose weight. Keep that ass in them titties though. You know how it go. Waistline gotta be invisible. Wait. Now you're losing too much weight. And your hips and thick thighs say lies, so I lied. Yeah, sure, a little bit more thigh meat. They're craving something unique. Don't let them send you back to the factory, reconstruct you like Barbie and Blonde. Don't look too good on me. Got me feeling like a loopsy. Got me all wigged out. So if I'm still not good enough, baby, alive then. Die me. Come on. Lady 380. Yeah. Um, if y'all want to follow me, go ahead and do so. You can go to my website, lady380poetry.com. I have a table set up in the back with my little merch and stuff, whatever. My candles are hand poured, crafted in the kitchen. I'll be whipping it in the kitchen. I got pens. I got basically something for everybody. You know, if you just want to donate, then feel free. All right, cool. So this last one, I like to do, and I like to ask everybody, but y'all don't be shy, all right? How many of y'all have been in jail before? Jail, prison, whatever. Okay, cool. Your PO ain't in here. I ain't gonna tell on you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay, so this is the part where everybody kind of makes some noise. If it ain't you, how many of you know somebody who's ever been in jail before? Okay. All right, we got a little census going on. Okay, and if you don't know, then you're gonna know tonight. You have to like call from baby daddy. How you holding your head? I know that heavy is the crown that's been misled. I wish you would have went to trial instead, because that plea wasn't a bargain. And I know I'm no lawyer and not too familiar with trial jargon, but I do know at least you would have had the chance to show the jury your true nature. Instead, you're being judged based on what your mistakes look like on paper. Young, dumb, and inconsiderate is equivalent to a menace. And they say that kind of a threat to society needs to be diminished, and they said it with conviction. You get 15 years, but all of your baby mothers and kids are serving a life sentence. They said, fuck your witness. Matter of fact, let's give them some restrictions. Even if you can prove these kids are yours, some of them still can't even visit. You have a collect call from the system. We have a new set for you to bang. These are our colors. Put your uniform on. They'll help us distinguish what side of the bars you belong on. Get in line. I'll tell you when it's chow time, when to wash your ass, when to go to sleep, when you can go outside, and when you can talk to me. Damn. It sounds like our son's already following in your footsteps when he runs off to school. Throws that uniform on to show which one he belongs to. They teach him to get in line. Raise your hand before you speak. Yes, the food is disgusting, but if you hungry enough, you gonna eat. No, you may not be excused. And if you got a problem with the rules, then we got a warning for you to meet too. Because we all know it ain't always about what you did, but more about the principle. You have to collect call from frustration. While you're studying the crowd, our son is studying his books. And it's taking away from his tuition every time I put money on your books. Didn't you just go to store? You mean to tell me out of all the noodles and snacks I just got you, you ain't got none of that no more? No, I can't do a three-way. How you in there doing favors for them niggas anyway, on my dime? Yes, I know you're the one on the inside, but we still on the outside doing time. Yeah, I'm on my grind, but you still left us out of pocket when you left us alone, forced to pay for your mistakes. Another broke-in home, robbed from our protection. Who can I run to escape this mental prison that trapping left us trapped? Can't speak freely because the phone's tapped. The government fucking the whole family, but you more concerned with exactly who? It's fucking me. You have a call from privacy. The last time I came to visit you, them people treated me so badly. Made me change clothes at least 3 times because apparently inmates get too riled up whenever they see a baddie in. Obviously the guards do too. I could tell by the way they pulled me off into that room and made me strip. Kept rubbing their hands across my ass and tits and petting me on my hip as if I was a hookah. All I was missing was a tip. Like, just let me stick the tip in. You have 1 minute left. Who knew that being cuffed by you would leave me guilty by association? Justification for how they be killing us like they did Breonna Taylor. The next time you make a move, consider the fact that it doesn't only affect you. We gotta break the chains, and I hear you saying that you've changed, but that's like rapping to a poet. I can't hear you over that track. I guess that's how we get railroaded. But anywho, your son said he loves you, and you know I love you too. I keep forgetting to send them pics, but he damn near as tall as you. I haven't heard back from your dad, but I try reaching out again, and ain't nobody hit me back after he hit so-called friends. Coming back Friday after next, I have some money for the phone, but one last thing before I hang up. Hey, when you come in, thank you for using CenturyLink. Goodbye.